In these troubling days of a modern world gone mad, one man has the technology to make a difference in time and space.
This can't be love. This also was a good humour bit, and no bandstand review would be complete without the big daddy of the bandstand family, Carl Joy. With Danny Alderice, here he is.
With interesting people, there's a mystery to be solved. An adventure is unfolding, so why not get involved? Come on and read all about it.
S222 Elmhurst Road. Okay, we'll be there at 3 o'clock. Great. Crayas, it's Lynn. She's not coming over today. Oh, why not? She's going back to the park for more interviews, but she wants us to meet her at Mr. Walker's at 3. He thinks he might have some old books which can help us. Hello, Lynn? Yes. Could you stop off at Mrs. Chong's, too? She wrote to us about Herbertville. Well, she says, in my attic are some old newspapers and mementos of early... Mementos? You know, like souvenirs or old keepsakes? M-E-M-E-N-T-O-E-S. Mementos. Okay, Lynn. Okay, I'll see you at 3 o'clock, Lynn. Okay, bye-bye.
Greetings, Samantha and Chris.
Hi, Theta. Good morning, Theta. Good morning, Otto. Uh-oh. Otto's in a bad mood again. Maybe he's sick. Good. I'm glad to hear it. Here's another limerick, but I don't understand it. Let me see it. We haven't got time for such chatter. A difficult choice is the matter. There are leaves we should rake, or we could have some cake. Not surprising we've chosen the latter. It's that last bit. What's latter mean?
When choice of two, the former is the first choice, and the latter is the second choice.
Oh, I see. So the first choice was to rake leaves. And their second choice was to eat cake. So they chose the latter. So would I. Anything else? Yes, a parcel from the Trojan Toy Company. Huh? They must want us to think their toys will last forever. How do you know that? I don't. I'm just assuming with the name Trojan. In the old Greek myths, the Trojan warriors never gave up. So this toy company is trying to tell us the same thing about the product? I guess so. Dear editor, I read your ad for J-Tel kitchen machines and was most impressed with your honest advertising policy. Enclosed are 2 walkie-talkies, our company's latest product. We think you will appreciate their enduring qualities. Enduring qualities? It just means they think their toys will last a long time, in their opinion. Yes, but look at this. Well, that's fair. Yours sincerely, Helen Ford.
The Chronicle will soon need an entire advertising section.
Maybe we should charge for advertising. Then we could pay Mr. Fasano for printing the Chronicle. We could even get a phone, instead of having to use the one in the lane. Oh, sure. It'd be fun. We could become a really big paper. Hello, this is Chris Anderson, editor of the International Herbertville Chronicle. I'm just phoning you to tell you we've been able to steal 50 million readers from all the other newspapers.
Steal? Steal! Somebody said steal. Well, count me in, boys. What's the plot? What's the plan? What's my share?
Oh, no, I was only kidding.
Kidding. One shouldn't kid about treasure. Careful, or you'll walk the plank, my lad.
You're a pirate.
A pirate? An ordinary run-of-the-mill pirate? What nonsense you talk. I happen to be the greatest pirate to ever sail the 7 seas. Captain Hook, at your service. Doesn't that name inspire fear and terror into the very marrow of your bones?
A little.
Just a little?
Well, I don't know enough about you to be scared. I don't even know what book you're from.
What's it worth to you?
Don't give him anything, Chris. I think I know which book he's from.
Now's our chance to talk. What booty are you after?
None, really.
You can tell Hook. He knows how to keep his mouth shut.
I was right. Here it is. He's from Peter Pan. See? Captain Hook was the meanest villain that ever lived.
And I agree with every word they say, ma'am. What's that? A spy! There's a spy under there!
Otto has no intention of spying.
Look out! We're surrounded! Spies, I tell you!
Nonsense. Otto and Theta are our friends.
They're not spies in disguise? You mean they always look like that? You have a strange gang, boy. But never mind. About the loot. Is it gold we're after, or silver? Maybe it's pieces of 10. There's no harm trying for a little bit more. Besides, it's none of your business, you twittering blockhead. Quiet! Or I'll make you walk the plank. I told you he was a troublemaker.
Someone is approaching.
It's Mr. O'Regan. I'll bet Deneen sent him. Quick, let's hide and see what he does. Captain Hook, we don't want this man to know we're here.
Gotcha, laddie. Don't worry. Hooky won't give you away.
Anybody here? Hello? Yes, here it is. Oh.
You. What you looking for, matey? Maybe I can help.
I'm seeing things.
Strange. I don't see anything.
You? Who are you?
Captain Hook. Pirate, villain, and would-be double-crosser, if it's worth my while. What are you after?
Files. I have instructions to make sure the kids here don't find out the truth.
Kids. Ugh. Horrible creatures. I detest children. But files aren't valuable.
Oh, yes, they are. And he's paying me to get them.
Good. How much?
Yeah, well, I don't know.
How do you know you're getting paid at all?
Well, because I have it in writing, that's how I know. See? This is a letter of agreement. No, just read it. See? I will be well rewarded.
When the plan has worked. That's a trap, matey. Suppose the plan fails, then you get nothing.
Oh, yes, I will. You see this next line? I guarantee to pay you. Well, that's good enough for me.
Read it all, laddie. You're being tricked.
I guarantee to pay you if I'm satisfied.
It's the if that's important. Notice he said, if I am satisfied. Suppose he's never satisfied, then he never has to pay you.
I never thought of that.
Take it from an old sea dog. It's the little words like if and but and yet that change the meaning of a whole sentence. Where are you going?
To Season Eden, to get this straightened out.
Come back! I don't give advice for free, you know.
He's gone. And he's taken early country travels with him. Now we've no proof at all.
I told you I'd get rid of him, didn't I? A job like that's worth a fair bit. Now hand it over, laddie.
I don't understand.
I want to be what?
Recompense means a reward or payment.
Yeah, that's what I'm after. A payment for my services. And I'll stay right here till I get recompensed.
How are we going to get him to leave? Let's look in his book. It might give us a clue.
Whisper all you like. You'll never get the best of Captain Hook.
I found it. Look. There was only one thing in the world that Captain Hook was terrified of, and that was a crocodile. But the crocodile had swallowed a clock, so Hook was always warned of his presence by the ticking sound.
Well, mates, you decided on what's that?
What's what? I don't hear anything. Only a ticking sound.
Ticking? It's that croc! He's followed me here! Help! Help!
It worked. He's gone.
Someone is approaching.
Someone's left us a book. Chris, it's the first edition. The book we need.
Open your eyes, open wide and say, ah. Comedy, ah. Drama, ah. Movies, ah. Style, ah. Channel 7, all the best. Look at us fly, open your eyes, open wide and say, ah. Channel 7, all the best.
Good evening and welcome. The following program is proudly presented for your enjoyment by Radio Rentals and their 21 branches. Life on a farm means plenty of dirty work, and you've got to be strong to get it all done. But the Hoover 830 from Radio Rentals takes it all in its stride. This large auto Hoover handles the biggest loads with ease, with 7 washing programs, variable water level, and auto suds return. On the farm or in the home, you can rent this wonderful washer for just 1 month's rent in advance and use your trade-in as advance rental payments. Hoover from Radio Rentals, strong and reliable.
Swing into the sound of 82, Hooked on Swing, the album. Hooked on Swing. It's big, it's bold, it's brassy. You've been hooked on on classics. Now get hooked on swing, exclusively from K-Tel.
Sunday, 14th of March, a free day for all the family. Channel 7, in conjunction with the South Australian Water Ski Association and TAA, The Good Sports, presents the Channel 7 Water Ski Spectacular. See the superstar skiers from Cypress Gardens, SeaWorld and Disney World, Florida. Top world and Australian skiers attempting to break the world water ski jump record. The Channel 7 Water Ski Spectacular, Sunday, March 14, Padorlunga, Glenelg. A day for the family supported by TAA, The Good Sports. Proceeds in aid of the Channel 7 Easter Appeal.
Undressed. Magnificently dressed. Craft. Australia's national dress.
Hey, hello. My name is Countadino, and this is a Centre of Furnishes. Just a look. All of the furniture you could ever want for your bedrooms, lounge rooms, dining rooms, family rooms, any rooms at all. Central Furnishes. You can count on us for quality, value, and service.
For good cheap furniture, there's only two things to remember. Central Furnishers, 10 Port Road, Hindmarsh, and, which count?
Discount.
How do they? How do they? Have you ever wondered how? How do they put the fruit into a fruit box? How do they keep the taste so naturally? How do they? How do they put the fruit into a fruit box? Oh, what a refreshing answer it would be. But the question's more important. Just why do they put it there when it's better out than in the box and no one really cares?
Painter, plumber, carpenter. Today's homeowner has to be all these and more. Australian JobMate is going to show you all the tricks. How to fix a leaking pipe, neatly break a wall tile, estimate materials and order like a real pro. Week by week it takes you step by careful step through all the building skills. And if you get stuck, it'll soon get you unstuck. Australian JobMate. Part 1's out now and Part 2's free.
Tonight, death hits hard in Chips as an officer lies in critical condition and a man seeks revenge from multinational profiteers. The men of Chips are on death watch. Tonight, 8:30 on 7.
Shake out the corn, shake out the sun. There's goodness here for everyone. Shake, shake Kellogg's Corn Flakes. Shake, shake Kellogg's Corn Flakes. Shake out the iron and shake out the vitamins. Shake out the sun to start your day. Crispy, crunchy, fresh, the Kellogg's Corn Flakes way.
New Granada, a perfectly planned community where something strange is happening. Something that wasn't part of the plan. Something that could drive this town over the edge. Over the Edge. Rated PG.
Easy street. I'd love to live on Easy Street. Nobody works on Easy Street. Just sit around all day. Life is sweet. I'm telling everyone I meet, if I could live on Easy Street, I wouldn't want no job today, so please go away.
Cowabunga? Oh, yeah. Well, I was just agreeing with... Where's Polly?
He's in the kitchen.
Where's the cook?
Chef Vito has the night off. An artist needs his recreation.
This Vito man has been here for 5 days and hadn't cooked bupkis.
He has been harmonizing. He has been making the kitchen His.
I wish you'd make some dinner mine.
Yeah, come on, you guys. This is going to be fun. Bully is preparing his specialty.
His specialty once sent me to the hospital. They put me on a psychiatric observation. Observation? Why?
Isn't it obvious?
The doctor said anyone who ate that stuff could be trying to kill himself.
Everybody ready for a real meal?
Can't wait, Bully.
Bring it on, partner.
Isn't this fabulous?
Get it out here, Bobby. Can't you see the lady's mouth is watering? Let them have it.
What in God's name is that?
9 alarm. And that's the hottest chili on this universe. Practically lava. I haven't made a batch like that since 1982. Is that right, Ricardo?
What kind of chili is it?
That's authentic American grub. Makes little boys and full-grown men ride the prairie poking cows. Ain't that right, partner?
Oh, absolutely, sir.
I said, ain't that right, partner?
Oh, yippee ki-yi, ki-yay, yay.
I remember when I was 9, you came to our house to cook chili. I never knew you could burn Formica.
Well, dig in.
Oh, boy. This is fabulous. You're going to win that contest.
What blue dress? I mean, what contest?
I'm entering the All-American Chili Cook-Off. It's a big event. The winner gets $300 and a season's pass to the Dirt Bike-a-rama.
And who says there isn't culture in Los Angeles?
This is Anaheim.
You guys should try this chili. Really, it's great.
Well, Eleanor and I are not exactly, well, we're just not chili folk.
Oh, well, you don't know what you're missing. And this isn't hot like your other stuff, Bully. No, you know, actually, it's kind of a delicate blend of traditional southwestern spices. Just try it.
Well, I suppose I could try.
I lied.
I gotta have more practice. That stuff I made last night wasn't hot at all.
Well, I thought it was good and tangy.
Now you gotta put these things on.
Really?
They keep the seeds out of your eyes, see, when I smash these chilies.
Uh-huh.
That's a crowbar. No kitchen's complete without it.
Yeah. Well, I've heard that. But wouldn't you rather use the food processor?
This is the trucker's way. I am what I was. We need some of them bigger red... Oh, yeah, here they are.
Good morning, madam. This store needs a little more Crisco. It stinks. I'll fix it later. Oh, look at this. Nirvana of noshes. Garlic, my favorite. Oh, princess of all spices. Sing to me. Sing to me.
You better get yourself a woman quick.
What is this doing here? Oh, no. Please, it's defiling this Garden of Eden. Oh, please, Father of all food, help your poor servant Vito. Take this away from me. Take this crap out. Bring me cannoli.
That's my meat you're throwing around there.
Madam, I'm sure you know parts of this. Please, look.
Well,
no, take a moment out of your life. Look at this. Oh, here, you take it. Take it to your room. Stick it in a drawer. Give it a name. But get it out of my kitchen. Your kitchen. That's my kitchen. It's my kitchen.
No,
oh,
yes. Wait a minute. It is our kitchen. Could we just agree on that? It is our kitchen.
I want the bad meat taken away from me. I don't want the bad meat near me because the bad meat makes me feel sick. It makes me sick. I don't want it near me. It makes me sick.
Vito.
Yes.
The meat won't hurt you.
No, it's just...
No, it's good meat.
I don't want...
Perfect for chili.
Chili?
Yes.
Here?
My uncle is going to whip up a batch of his championship chili.
No chili. No cowboy food. No, not in front of my apron. No. How do you get out of here? Don't you...
Stop that! I will handle this! Vito, we can get rid of the meat. The meat is negotiable.
It's not about the meat.
It isn't?
No. What gave you that idea?
Well, as I recall, the subject of meat did come up, and it seemed to strike a nerve with you.
No, it's not the meat. It's bigger than the meat.
Well, what is it?
It's me. C'est moi.
Oh, Vito, I want you to be happy here. You're such a wonderful chef.
Excuse me, madame, but how did you come to that conclusion?
Well, it's true you haven't cooked anything yet, but I'm sure you will cook in the future, the very near future, and I bet it'll be just darn tasty, too.
I didn't...
What? What is it?
Every time I get excited, I get a nosebleed.
No. Shouldn't you lie down?
No, you're too kind.
Oh, please, you should lie down. Oh, please.
How do you get out of here?
Oh, turn. No, turn the knob.
This is so exciting, Quentin.
It certainly is. Our first George Bush fundraiser.
Just think, we're going to be in the same hotel ballroom as George and Barbara Bush and all the little Bushes.
I like that man. He's so vice presidential.
I'm bleeding. I'm still bleeding.
Gee, I don't know what happened, but please don't sue us. I'll make it up to you.
Chef Vito, what seems to be the problem?
Well, I was in the kitchen. My kitchen, and her uncle was working with this crowbar. And
Great Caesar's ghost. Your relative has upset our artist in residence.
Well, I'm so glad you took the time to gather all the facts, Eleanor.
I have the greatest respect for you and your soufflés.
Oh, thank you so much.
I've never eaten one, but I've heard from people in the know that they are absolutely divine. And how this woman and her uncle can come between you and your kitchen is... well, it's a bee in my bonnet.
You're too kind, madam.
Come, Quentin.
We're going to talk to the Bushes.
Say hi to the driveway while you're at it.
We will.
I'm still bleeding. My precious life's blood.
Now, don't panic. I was a Girl Scout.
No offense, but those cookies are overrated. Yes.
Vito, take your finger and put it in your mouth right here. Like
Here.
that. And press on that.
Circulation.
And it will stop the bleeding.
Oh, my. That's good.
Yeah.
You are so nice.
Oh.
You're a wonderful lady.
Thank you.
You fixed my boo-boo.
What? Oh, Vito, what's wrong?
Me is wrong. I mean, I was a master chef. I made magic. I was a magician. Please. Oh, that's wonderful. I must remember that. I used to cook for presidents, kings. I was making Chef Vito's cherries Vesuvius. Cherries, creme fraiche, crepe Suzettes, and I covered the whole thing with Grand Marnier, and then I would flambe the whole thing. Oh, I would lower the lights. The blue flame brought tears to your eyes. It was wonderful. It was. They came from hither and yon. And then one day I drank too much of the Grand Marnier, and I forgot to take the pits.
Out of the cherries? Oh, no.
Yes, oh, yes. And they bit down with such vigor. There was bridge work everywhere. You never saw so many smiles with cracks in them.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Of course, I lost my job.
No.
Oh, yes. I mean, I was the laughingstock of better kitchens everywhere. I no-billed myself right out of the business.
Oh, I didn't know any of this.
Oh, sure. And then, of course, I couldn't work. I mean, I lost my
confidence.
Bingo. And then I finished the Grand Marnier, which really finished me. And the rest is gravy. History. I just felt like gravy. You know, if I'm not cooking, I'm not cooking.
Oh, I understand that.
No, you don't. You don't understand. You think you understand, but you don't. You say for me to work in a private house, no offense, but it's offensive. It's like Alexander the Great teaching in a military school. It's like Madame Curie working in the back of a drugstore.
Oh, like Bruce Springsteen delivering a singing telegram.
Yes. Oh, you understand.
Oh, Vito, now, I have eaten I have talked to people who have eaten your food, but think good thoughts. I am a great chef. I am a great chef.
Hey, I didn't know you cooked.
You're a great chef.
Oh, I'm a great chef, of course. I'm a great chef. Would I dress like this? I just can't go back in the kitchen with Gabby Hayes. I mean, he really is a bee in my bonnet. I mean, look, I work alone.
Vito, with greatness comes responsibility.
Tell me.
Yes. And if you go back into that kitchen and help Bully make his dream come true...
Me help him?
Yes. Who will be the real winner?
Oh, beautiful lady. You have a way with words.
Oh, thank you.
Me.
Yes.
Moi.
Yes.
Moi would be the winner. I do.
Oh, what?
No.
Oh, Vito.
What would I do without you? So much. Not so much. A soupçon. A soupçon.
Soupçon? What soup? Chili ain't soup.
A soupçon. A soupçon. That's French.
Get lost. That's English.
You nincompoop. Also English. No. Caress the pot with the spoon. Wait just a minute. Listen to me. I have an idea. Ooh, listen to this. How about a garnet of freshly picked flowers that are edible? Edible flowers.
Posies are for pansies.
All right, what would you suggest?
Well, I know a guy once used rattlesnakes.
Oh, please.
Not the rattles, just the snake.
No. You're stirring too hard. And you're putting too much of that in a soupçon. A soupçon! How many times do I have to tell you?
Frenchie, the whole thing about chili is hot.
That is but one interpretation. I am a master chef.
You don't know anything about chili. I know about chili. Flowers.
Listen, I have cooked for kings, queens.
I'll bet you have.
I am a great chef.
You cook with fruit.
Brillo face. I see we have creative differences. There is but one resolution.
What are you talking about?
I am going to enter the cook-off. En garde, monsieur, because you will have to compete with chili. C'est moi.
What's for supper as long as it's sitting in front of me at 6 o'clock?
Well, Vito's desperate. He doesn't know a damn thing about chili. He's trying to learn it all in one day.
Hi.
Hey, honey, that sure is a traffic stopper.
You always say the best things. Oh, Quentin, what are you building?
It's...
I see we're all in a good mood.
Why'd you hurt my teepee?
Chef Vito, the chili king.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, food history, and you are there.
Where's the food, man?
Tonight, a symphony of chili, crisp and tangy artichoke, goat cheese, followed by a braised, pitted prune, and a pinto bean chili and casserole terracotta. Our soup is a chili stock embellished with leeks, parsnips, topped with nectarine slices, forming a rosette. Bobby! Ladies and gentlemen, for your edification, Chef Vito's chili, c'est moi. Bon appetit. It gives me great pleasure.
Chef Vito, I trust your gastronomic judgment implicitly.
Thank you, madame.
This chili, it isn't too hot, is it?
Madam, my chili does not contain the fires of Hades. No, no. Au contraire. This will only sing harmonious songs. Let me put it this way. It will make nice inside that face.
Thank you, Chef Vito.
Oh, madame.
Oh.
Why don't you suck a little harder there?
Well, everyone, shall we?
Well, okay, I'll pick.
I'll shuffle.
This stuff is good. All right, Vito. My brother, go.
He's not kidding, dear. This is really good.
If you lie, you die.
Okay. This is the most fantastic way. I never. Actually, it's pretty good. It's okay.
Oh, Vito. C'est magnifique.
Say what?
Frog's chili. And where was that? Oh, yeah, here we are. Vito chili. Welcome to the wonderful world of chocolate. Oh, hi, Bobby.
Good evening, sir. I just came in to get a cookie.
I just fixed myself some hot chocolate.
Would you like me to fix it for you?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Would you like a cookie, sir?
No.
They're oatmeal.
No, I'm just going to have my chocolate and be on the way.
Very well, sir.
Good night, Bobby.
Good night.
Of course, you discard the hooves unless you want gelatin. The main fish, yes, right there.
I'll tell you, confidence is a great thing, honey. Hey, where have you been?
I've been checking out the first aid setup.
First aid. Are you all right, Ricardo?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I'm just watching this big nurse they got out there. She's demonstrating what to do in a chili accident. You should see the way she bandages the tongue. I got to see that again.
He's a very strange man.
Now, will you bury the hatchet with Vito? Swear things?
Sure, honey. Easy to be magnanimous in victory. Where is that pansy garnisher?
Vito, good luck.
Oh, merci, Mrs. McGuire.
Well, good try, Vito, and sorry you had to lose.
Lose?
Yeah.
Qu'est-ce que c'est lose? It's not in my vocabulary.
Well, in a few minutes you're going to be looking it up.
Marot.
You calling me names?
Yes.
You French frog?
Yes, I'm calling you names. You. He started it. I started it, yes, and I'll finish it. Here comes the judge. Oh, the judge coming.
Oh, excellent high tones in a bouquet of varietal splendor. The bottom is fastidiously well constructed, full and firm, tip top, marvelous, really.
I didn't hear him say anything about hot.
Pleasant. Has a velvety nose.
That's it? Wasn't it hot? Who cares about noses?
Hello.
Hello. Rustic. A throwback. A charming antique.
Talking about you and the chili.
A piquant naivete.
Didn't you think it was hot?
Oh, yes, very hot. The sort of thing that would win in West Texas.
Well, he said some nice things.
I know they're gonna like it better than Vito's.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are witness to a revolution. A sensational breakthrough into the stratosphere of chili potential. Our unanimous choice. The winner is Chef Vito for his chili chocolato.
Chili chocolata?
Oh, yes. What a brilliant concept. The world's first dessert chili. All the southwestern tang of jalapenos intercut with the subtle aftertaste of a Mars bar. Sheer genius.
Oh, I'd like to thank all the people that helped me, but I work alone. The offers are coming in. I can't believe it. There are Texans with oil money. They all want to be my partners. They're lining up.
So when will the Villa Vito Chili Nouvelle open?
Oh, soon. Oh, it's going to be gorgeous.
Vito, we're going to miss you.
Oh, I owe it all to you. Sweet vision. Thank you.
Luncheon is served, madam.
What's it gonna be, Bobby?
Extra crispy, sir.
Oh, please, go ahead. Give my love to the Colonel.
Remember, Vito?
Yes. Goodbye, my Aphrodite, and thank you for everything. Listen, Bully, can you help me with this? It's very heavy, and I'd like you to just give me a hand if you don't mind getting to the car. I appreciate it so much. If you don't mind taking a moment, I know about the cocoa.
Sorry about that, Vito. You know, in the heat of the moment and act of passion.
I know, I understand passion, but that was a low blow.
Well, glad it worked out well for you.
Thank you so much.
You bet.
Listen,
Yeah.
I've got to put that on the menu. I mean, just how much cocoa did you put in there? A soup song?
About 100 soups on.
Another export beer, please.
You know, fellas, we've got to stop this export leaving the state. Light export, do you, mate?
Oh.
That, see you later, mate.
West End export. So good it shouldn't be exported.
Things just happen every day. That's when you need the wet ones, when you're eating, when you're cooking, when you're sunning, when you're funning. That's when you need the wet ones. Wet ones are soft, wet ones are moist, wet ones are there when you need them.
As a matter of fact, I need one right now.
Wet ones.
There's a fridge for everyone with Westinghouse from Radio Rentals, like this matching pair for the smaller family, this 220 litre, right up to the 380 litre all refrigerator model with this matching upright freezer. And what about this magnificent side-by-side frost-free 510 litre? It completes the Westinghouse lineup. Of course, you can rent any one of these Westinghouse refrigerators on Radio Rentals' unique rental plan and deliveries by trained installers. Westinghouse from Radio Rentals, a way of life.
Rental or cash.
What do you say about the taste of sugar-free Fresca?
Wow! 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 Wow!
The surprising taste of sugar-free Fresca. Wow!
Bringing together an electrifying cast with Jacqueline Bisset, Terence Stamp and Maximilian Schell, together is the steamy account of what happens to a couple over a long weekend when both partners try to assert their independence. Separated for only a few hours, they fall eagerly for the charms of others, submerging themselves in a total sensual freedom they thought they'd lost. Until, in the end, they must face their own failures once again.
It was Henry.
Henry?
My dogs are in magnificent condition. You just got to look at them and see how they glow. I don't go out every week and win best of breed without my dogs being in good condition, and the only way they're in good condition is through Pal. Pal has got everything you want for your dog. It's got vitamins, minerals, calcium, and it's full of meaty chunks. And my dogs love Pal. They knock me down in the rush to get to it. I reckon you can always pick a Pal dog because they look so healthy.
Don't buy pine furniture until you visit Pine Makers of Marion. Factory direct, fine quality furniture at some of the best prices in town. From wardrobes, dressing tables, bedside cabinets and bedheads to kitchen dressers, desks, lounge suites and custom-made furniture. You'll find Pine Makers will not be beaten on price. Visit the Pine Makers factory at 35 Township Road, Marion. Open weekdays, Saturday mornings and Sundays 10 till 5. Pine Makers, value and quality in furniture.
Undressed. Superbly dressed. Craft, Australia's national dress.
Comic strips are as uniquely American as baseball and Thanksgiving. For the past 85 years, the Funnies have entertained us on stage, screen, radio, and television. Tonight, we proudly present the truly fantastic Funnies.
Come join us now, fantastic Funnies, oh wow. From Beetle Bailey to Charlie Brown, from Dagwood Homestead to Hagar's Town, they're great. And how fantastic Funnies are now.
Welcome to the Fantastic Funnies, starring as your host, the beautiful star of WKRP in Cincinnati, Lonnie Anderson. With special guest star Johnny Fever himself, Howard Hessman, and special added attraction Keen Curtis and Patricia Patz from the hit musical Annie. Also starring 15 of the most famous cartoonists in comic strip history, plus animation of 25 of your favorite all-time comic characters. All this and much more on the Fantastic Funnies.
They're great, and how fantastic Funnies, oh wow. From Orphan Annie to Ballyhoo, from Barney Google to Mama Sue, they're great, and how fantastic Funnies are now.
The Fantastic Funnies, sponsored by Kellogg's. Starting your mornings with Kellogg's will help you say, it's gonna be a great day.
Good evening and welcome to our very special show. By a strange coincidence, at one time in my life, I was going to be an animator. In fact, I studied art at the University of Minnesota. But never in my wildest dreams did I ever think that someday I would be animated. But in order for me to gather up all our stars for tonight's special, I'm going to have to go into the world of comic strips. A trip made possible by the magic of animator Bill Melendez. I thought I should probably look like Olive Oil, but Bill thought I might be better as a Daisy May type. Whoops, be careful, Bill. I'm very, very ticklish. Okay, Bill, that's great. Now, if you could just shrink me down to size. Hey, that's perfect. Wow, hiya, gang.
Miss Anderson, on behalf of all the comic strip characters, I'd like to welcome you to the world of the Funnies.
Well, thank you, Charlie Brown, and I'd like to introduce all of you to our audience.
Great.
Well, first, let's meet the kids who never grow old. Charlie Brown and Lucy. Nipper from Wee Pals. Dennis the Menace. Nancy and Sluggo. And, of course, Little Orphan Annie. Next, our all-time favorites for the past 40 to 50 years. Blondie and Dagwood. Dick Tracy. Barney Google with the goo-goo-googly eyes. Alley-oop. Oh, and my all-time hero, Prince Valiant. Next, our comic strip heroes who started in the 1950s and 1960s. Pogo, Tumbleweeds, Miss Peach, BC, and Beetle Bailey. Next, our stars from the 1970s. Doonesbury, Broomhilda, Drabble, Kathy, and Hagar the Horrible. Okay, I'd never forget you, the most famous group of animals in the whole world. Snoopy, Daisy, Fred Bassett, Marmaduke, and a newcomer, Garfield the cat. Hold it. We don't have much time. I have to get you all back to my world.
But, Lonnie, we've prepared a special song for this occasion.
But if I don't get you all back in...
Don't worry, we'll make it quick. Okay, gang, hit it.
That was fantastic. Oh, no. I've only got 15 seconds left. If we don't get back to my world, the show will be ruined.
Don't worry, Lonnie, baby. A little bit of my magic, and we'll all be back in your world. Broomhilda's here, and I ain't no rube. I make things happen on the tube. So, rub your hands and pat your tummies. It's time for those fantastic funnies!
Wow, that was some magic and that was some trip. Okay, everybody, wait in your dressing rooms until it's your turn.
Okay, Lonnie.
You know, those characters weren't kidding when they said they were the stars of stage, screen, radio, and TV. After 40 years of entertaining Americans in newspapers across the country, the comic strips became stars of some of the most popular radio shows of the 1930s. And their theme songs often became popular hits as well. One of them is still going strong nearly 50 years later. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. I'm strong till the finish, 'cause I eat my spinach. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man.
Throw me down.
And one of the most listened to radio programs of them all had this famous theme song. Who's that little chatterbox? The one with pretty auburn locks. Who do you see? It's little orphan Annie. Always wears a sunny smile. Now wouldn't it be worth the while if we could be like little orphan Annie? But my favorite theme song celebrates a comic strip that is 60 years old and still going strong. Barney Google with the goo-goo-googly eyes. Barney Google had a wife 3 times his size. She sued Barney for divorce. Now he's living with his horse. Barney Google with the goo-goo-googly eyes. Barney Google with the goo-goo-googly eyes. Barney Google bet his horse would win the prize. When the horses ran that day, Sparkplug ran the other way. Barney Google with the goo-goo-googly, goo-goo-googly, goo-goo-googly eyes. Boy, they sure don't write songs like that anymore. Then in the early days of television, one of the earliest hits was Blondie. and the very popular Dennis the Menace.
Why don't we go down and have a bologna sandwich?
Dennis, get in bed.
Okay.
Thank goodness.
Mom, how come you always say thank goodness instead of good night?
And if you don't think the comic strips are even more popular now than ever before, no less than 7 feature motion pictures will be produced this year starring comic strip heroes. Even on the stage, the comics have had smash hits, from Lil Abner to Your Good Man Charlie Brown to one of the biggest hits of all time, Annie. And here to sing 2 hits from that show are 2 of the stars from Annie, Patricia Patz as Annie and Keen Curtis as Daddy Warbucks.
Together at last, together forever. We're tying a knot they never can sever. I don't need sunshine now to turn my skies to blue. I don't need anything but you. You've wrapped me around that cute little finger. You've made life a song. You've made me the singer.
And what's that you always bubba blue?
Bubba, anything but you.
Yesterday was plain awful.
You can say that again.
Yesterday was plain awful.
But that's
not now, that's then. I'm poor as a mouse.
I'm richer than Midas. But nothing on earth could ever divide us. And if tomorrow I'm an apple seller too, I don't need anything but you. Hamlet needed his mother.
Woolworth needed his shop.
Orville needed his brother. Or else
They'd go flip-flop. He used to need work to fill every hour.
I needed to feel that feeling of power. But now all other needs have disappeared from view. I don't need anything, anything, anything. I don't need anything but you.
We'll be right back with some of the most famous comic characters of all time. There was a young cartoonist in my hometown, St. Paul, Minnesota, who had been influenced by 50 years of comic strips before him. Everything from Crazy Cat to Popeye to Wash Tubbs and Captain Easy. Then in 1950, he launched his own comic strip that would in turn influence many cartoonists of the 30 years to come. His name was Charles Schulz, and the comic strip was Peanuts. Recently, in his Northern California studio, we asked him about the unusual longevity of the comic strip heroes.
These days, if a television show lasts past the 3rd season, we think it has been a most remarkable achievement. But when you look at some of the comic strips that you have been reading for 10, 20, 30, 40, and sometimes 50 years, then you must admit that this is a most remarkable achievement. For the cartoonist has had to do this literally every day during that long span of time. He has had to come up with something that is consistent with what you as a reader want to see, and yet also has a certain amount of freshness to it. This is not an easy thing to do. A good cartoon figure is one which has been designed properly so that it is so pleasing to the reader's eye that he or she is not even aware of it. The character is simply fun to look at. You look forward to seeing that character either in your favorite morning or your favorite evening paper each day because you are so familiar with him and because you like his or her appearance.
It's supper time. Yeah, it's supper time. Oh, it's supper time. Very best time of day. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Supper time. Oh, it's supper time. And when supper time comes, can supper be far away? Bring on the soup dish, bring on the cup, bring on the bacon and fill me up, 'cause it's supper time. Wintertime's nice with the ice and snow. Summertime's nice with a place to go. Bedtime, overtime, halftime too. But they just can't hold a candle to by supper time. Oh, yeah! Bring on the hamburger, bring on the bun. Pappy's little
Also in 1950, cartoonist Mort Walker began one of the most successful comic strips of all time, Beetle Bailey. Beetle, based on a close friend of Mort's, was originally a college student, but with the start of the Korean War, Beetle was drafted into the Army.
Actually, I don't really draw about the Army. I draw about funny guys that happen to be in the Army. They could be in a machine shop, or they could be policemen, or whatever. You know, there's just you have to have the setup of authority and resistance to authority.
We asked Mort in his Connecticut studio if he ever had to resist the authority of his editors with Beetle Bailey.
They objected to me putting a navel when I drew a girl in a bikini. They would take it out. And I kept drawing them, and they would keep taking them out. And I went down there one day, and here was this editor sitting here with a little box. And it says, Beetle Bailey's belly button box. And in it were all these little black dots. He was saving them. He would take a razor blade and put them in there. And I thought, I'll be darned, you know, so I'll give him something to do. He wants to be an editor, so I began putting extra navels in around the borders and sometimes on the girl's stomachs. I'd put 2 or 3 navels. He'd take them all out. He had quite a collection of these things. One day I had Cookie on the strip receive a very large shipment of navel oranges with girls on the packages, and, of course, every orange had a navel on it. He gave up, never took them out again.
Sergeant Snorkel is modeled after a sergeant that Mort served under as an infantryman in World War II. This sergeant really worked his troops heavily every day over the obstacle course, and Mort frequently refers to those times in his strip.
I'll get you, Beetle. Come back here. What's the trouble? He's trying to get out of running the obstacle course.
During 1950 and 51, while Beetle Bailey was created on the East Coast and Charlie Brown in the Midwest, out in Carmel, California, former animator Hank Ketchum created Dennis the Menace.
I first got the idea for Dennis in 1950, when my son Dennis was 2.5 years old and doing his normal 2.5-year-old thing, and someone at that time said, you know, your kid's a menace. And I thought, well, Dennis, a menace? And, you know, the words fell so beautifully together that I thought, you know, what a beautiful idea for a panel. So there I was, the day when opportunity knocked in the form of a 2.5-year-old tow-headed boy named Dennis, and I opened the door, and the kid's been bugging me ever since. For 30 years, I've been working for that little fella. He never becomes a juvenile delinquent. He's always kind of in that blessed age that's protected by the law. He's too little to hit and too young to put in jail and too big to put back in the playpen, and he has kind of things his own way.
And lived happily ever after. Did you like that story, Dennis? Dennis?
Dad, you forgot to hear my prayers.
Want to hear my prayers, too?
Alice, wait.
God bless Russ, God bless Tommy, and God bless Joey. And I gotta God bless Margaret. She said she God blesses me.
That'd be nice, dear.
God bless Margaret, Mr. and Mrs. Wilson, Grandma and Grandpa, and the milkman, Debbie, Millie, Peter Rabbit, and hey!
Now you're just making up names.
But I didn't God bless you and Dad yet.
Bless you, Dennis. Sweet dreams.
I'm thirsty for some root beer.
No, Dennis. Good night.
A glass of water?
Another day on stage, cameras and lights. Gotta get my lines, gotta get 'em right. But first, I'll read the funnies. Another busy day, the kids, a dog, and a PTA. But first, I'll read the funnies.
The key to a good start is a chuckle or a smile.
before things get too hot. Relax a little while. We got a funny feeling it's gonna be a long, long day. But first, we'll read the funnies to start off with a grin. First, we'll read the funnies, then let the day begin. My work is so exciting, I travel everywhere. But when I need a break, the funnies are right there. I fell for the funnies, now I don't feel so low. I like to take them with me to read when things get slow. I have a whale of a time in the ocean. I count fish when I go to sleep. But I take time out for the funnies when things get a little too deep.
Some fly through the air with the greatest of ease. I fly through the air with the greatest of funnies.
Even when we're working for fun or money's sake, we find it most relaxing to take a funny's break. We may all be different, we all have different ways. On almost any question, we all have something different to say. But we all read the funnies, we all need the funnies. We all love the funnies. We're just funny that way.
Reg Smythe's Andy Capp.
A husband can be the greatest blessing or the greatest curse of a woman's life. But she's never quite decided which.
Back in 1958, one of the most successful comic strips of our time was created by Johnny Hart. We visited with Johnny in his studio in upstate New York and asked him how the famous BC got started.
I used to do magazine cartoons a lot. And for some reason, I always loved cavemen because they were so stupid and simple, you know. But I could never sell them to a magazine. One night when I was going home from work, I said, I think I'll go home and create a nationally famous comic strip. And everybody laughed, and they said, why don't you do one on cavemen? You can't sell them anyplace else. And I figured that was a mandate. So that evening I went home, had about 4 beers, and sat down and created a caveman character, which the obvious name with simplicity would be BC.
The moral of this animated scene from BC is never mess around with a turtle's tail. In 1954, one of the most famous animals in the comics came along, created by cartoonist Brad Anderson, Marmaduke.
The idea for Marmaduke started about 25 years ago, so he's a much older dog than most people realize. And my mother had a dog named Bruno, and I had been drawing some dog cartoons for some magazines at that time. And my mother's dog happened to be a clown, a funny dog, got into a lot of mischief, and served as a very good living model for Marmaduke. Well, one of the most satisfying things about doing Marmaduke all these years, eventually I became a dog. It's true. I began to think like a dog. I had to get myself into the character. And I find that dogs have a lot more character than I ever dreamed.
And here tonight is the animated debut of Marmaduke.
vacation, Marmaduke. Good night, kids.
Night, Mommy. Marmaduke, wait for us. Beat you upstairs, Marmaduke. Race you.
Where do you think you're going, Marmaduke?
Phil, he doesn't want to go out now that the nights are getting cooler.
Okay, Dottie. You go upstairs. I'll handle this. Come on, boy. Time to go to bed. Out you go.
Certainly one of the most popular comic strips of all time has been Blondie, created by Chick Young in 1930. The strip is now produced by his son Dean Young and Jim Raymond in their Florida studios.
You know, the Blondie comic strip is in its 50th year. It started in 1930, back when Blondie was known as Blondie Boopadoop, and Dagwood was a minor character. Her boyfriend in those days was a fellow named Hi-Ho Hennepin.
Now, Dagwood was a wealthy guy, and as a matter of fact, because Blondie entered his life, he was completely disinherited by his father and relegated to a middle-class type of living, and I believe this is when the strip took off, when they got into the kitchen and into the domestics that they're in now. If we can make somebody smile or chuckle or laugh in the beginning of their day, especially in today's world, then we feel like we've made their day a little bit better. And that's what it's all about.
Blondie, I can't go through with it. I won't do it.
But you promised you'd try it. Please, dear. Just this once. Do it for me. Please, please.
Just one more can of hairspray and we've got it. How do you like it, Mr. Bumstead?
Oh, honey, it looks fabulous.
Look, what will my friends say? How will I explain this at work?
Everybody will like it, dear. You'll see.
Oh, Daddy, I love it.
Gee, it looks cool, Dad.
It'll grow on you. Just wait and see.
I can't stand it. I hate it. I hate it. I can't sleep knowing I look like this.
Just try, dear. You'll get used to it.
Boy, sure feels good to be me again.
Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back with more of the Fantastic Funnies. Starting back in the 1940s, the late, great Walt Kelly and his cast of characters from Pogo dealt with major issues of American social life. And here's a scene from the new Pogo film.
Hey, everybody, come up here. Now pay attention. I've got 3 shells here. There, you notice those? What'd you say? Yes, they're all 3 shells. Just take my word for it. Don't touch them. Don't touch them. You touch them, you pay for them. Now, the thing is, under one of these 3 shells is a pea. Now, first, wait just a moment. Let me have your money. Good, that's good. All right, now, is that the one you want? Are you sure? Let me change him around again. Oh, I'm allowed to do that. It's my game. Here, okay? Now, George, there's a pea under there. Dollar. Now, let's try this here. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there. Made 4 moves. Quick. Oh, shoot. How'd you know that was under there? Where are you from? Are you from out of state? Try this one over here. There's a pea under there. Wait a minute. There's peas under 3 shells. You know, I never did get to know how to do this real good. Well, I'm confused. I've lost every bit of money I had here today. I better turn to something else.
Then in the late 1960s, 2 more comic strips emerged that were to deal with various social and political thoughts. The first was We Pals, created by cartoonist Maury Turner.
Well, this is one of my favorite cartoons. It more or less summarizes the philosophy of We Pals, and in it we tell a little story. And in this particular story, it's color unconscious. In the first panel, the pals made a discovery outside the clubhouse. Nipper asked Oliver, "What's that, Oliver?" Oliver's holding a chameleon. "It's a chameleon, Nipper." "A what?" "A chameleon. It can change colors whenever it wants to." "Oh, I don't believe that." So to prove that the chameleon could indeed change colors at will, they put it on a lot of different colors, and sure enough, the chameleon kept changing colors until finally, hey, the poor thing has passed out from exhaustion. But then Diz says, always be proud of your color.
In 1970, a young man just out of college, Gary Trudeau, would launch a comic strip called Doonesbury that would eventually go on to become the first comic strip to win the Pulitzer Prize. Here's a scene from the Doonesbury TV special about a daycare center.
And feeding them and picking up after them and stopping their fights. Yes, but I'm getting paid for it. How much? Not enough, honey.
Gene, how are you ever going to be a building contractor if you... I don't want to be a building contractor. Come on, you've got an aptitude. Joni told me.
No, Ellie, I didn't exactly say that. I said...
Joni, I'm trying to build up her confidence. I don't want to be a building contractor. What are you going to do with your life? Just fritter it away? Well, what are you going to be? A babysitter. You know, Jeannie won't build. I'm good with kids, really. Why won't Jeannie build? Jeannie won't build because there are no good role models in the construction industry, especially for blacks. Ella Fitzgerald is black. Ella Fitzgerald is not a building contractor.
Now, wait a minute. Ellie's raised a valid point here. Let's talk about people whose lives you respect. Who are your role models?
A.B. I used to think I'd like to be Billie Jean King, but then I heard about how tennis makes one arm bigger. And then A.B. the accountant. So I switched from tennis to anthropology. I'm very into Margaret Mead right now.
Margaret Mead?
I'd like to study sex in the Caribbean. Perhaps I could keep the books. Can I study sex in the Caribbean? No, Jeannie. Your future is in high-rise, single-dwelling ranch families. In what?
Also in 1970, cartoonist Mel Lazarus, who had created the very successful comic strip Miss Peach 13 years before, created a second hit, which also dealt with the problems of communication in the 70s, Mama.
The idea for Mama occurred to me about 4 years before it actually appeared in print. This was back east. I lived about 10 minutes from my mother, saw her an average of twice a week at least, and spoke to her on the phone about 5, 6 times a week. But for some reason, 2 days went by without any contact. And on the afternoon of the second day, the phone rang in my studio, and a voice that sounded vaguely familiar, but had a kind of an edge in it, said, hello, Mr. Lazarus? I said, yes. She said, this is your mother, Frances Lazarus, calling to tell you that my phone number is still 555-1667. And she hung up. I called her back about 5 minutes later, and I said, hello, Mom? She said, yes, who is this? I said, this is your son, Mel. She said, oh, really? What's the occasion? Well, I realized that I had just been party to 2 of the best gags I've ever heard. I mean, stuff that you can't write. That was the very genesis of the strip.
Mama, I don't see life as being grim like you do. To me, life is not to struggle. Life is to enjoy. Life is to dance through. Life is a song.
Life is a song?
Yes, Mama, a song.
My son neglects me terribly. E-I-E-I-O.
Mom, what do you think of my work?
Well, not bad for a boy who eats standing over a sink.
Another 1970 starter in the funnies is one of the most unsuccessful man-chasers in comic strip history. She's a beer-guzzling, cigar-smoking witch named Broomhilda. She hasn't had a date for hundreds of years, but she keeps on trying. Just as her creator, Russell Myers, tried unsuccessfully for 15 years to sell his different comic strips.
As a matter of fact, I became so adept, I was surely the most competent failure in the business. I lived in Kansas City at the time, and I got so skillful that I could get on a plane at 8 o'clock in the morning, be in New York, be rejected by 6 major syndicates, and be home at midnight of the same day. Finally, someone suggested the idea of doing a strip about a witch. And since I'd tried everything else and failed, I thought, well, I might as well try failing with a witch. And the syndicate bought it, and it took off, and it's been doing very well ever since for the past 10 years.
I realize this looks like a mourning dress, but if you hadn't had a date in 100 years, you'd probably be wearing a mourning dress, too.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest one of all?
You are the second fairest.
Who's the first?
Him.
You dirty two-faced... Hold it! Why should I mar my lovely hand?
Strike one.
For our show tonight, our camera crews filmed cartoonists in their studios all across the United States. By coincidence, one of our crews was in Cincinnati, Ohio, when there was a weekend newspaper strike, and they captured this dramatic scene with a hidden camera.
But I don't do this kind of thing, man. I mean, this is family, you know? It's wholesome, it's clean, it's nice. What do you take me for? Some kind of Pat Boone clone? What am I supposed to do? Hundreds of thousands of kids are going to be listening. I don't know how to talk to kids anymore. All right, babies. That was Chuck Berry, one of the masters of rock and roll, and this is the doctor who covers the rest of it on KRP. You know, life is full of surprises. Now, you take the newspaper strike right here in Cincinnati. How could that affect the doctor, you're asking yourselves? I don't even own a caged bird. The point is, it is having an effect on me. And
as part of KRP's expanded public service during this time of no newspapers, I have been asked to fill you in on what's happening.
Let's get to some action now. This is Flash Gordon. Seems like Flash is up on the ice world, and in the first panel, the Queen is talking with Count Malo, kind of a bad-looking dude because he's got a wicked beard and real rich-looking robes, which he probably got by doing some bad stuff. Count Malo reports to Queen Freya that he can find no clues to the man who tried to kill Flash. I'll just bet. And the Queen says,
"Keep trying, Malo. We must protect our guests. And by the way, I want you to organize a hunt for tomorrow morning."
The next morning, Freya, her guests, and her bodyguards set out to hunt snow oxen, the favorite meat of the ice world. They track down a snow ox, and Flash brings it down with a single shot. And the animal has fallen near an enormous glacier. The men approach it, ready to pick up the coveted prey and continue the hunt for the rest of the herd. But suddenly, the smell of blood brings a giant ice worm out of a crack in the glacier. The Ice Queen stumbles and falls, and in stopping to help her, Malo falls victim to one of the hideous creature's horrible, clutching tentacles.
Flash leaps in front of Freya, blazing away at the monster's head and body. And as the ice worm thrashes about in its death throes, Mallow confesses to Flash,
I was jealous of you and Freya. I tried to kill you. Kill me. I don't deserve to live.
Flash, always very cool, particularly here on the ice world, says, you've proved you're a man, Mallow. Forget the past. So, babies, there's a lot more funnies we could get into right now, but I'm a little spent. I don't think I'm emotionally capable of dealing with Mary Worth right now. So let's just coast along here with the coasters.
In 1954, cartoonist Dick Brown joined Mort Walker to create the highly successful High and Lois comic strip. Then in 1973, Dick created a new comic character that would have the greatest readership of any character developed in the 70s, a Viking by the name of Hagar the Horrible. Dick Brown works in his Connecticut studio with his two sons, Bob and Chris. We asked him where the idea of Hagar had come from.
I was looking for a universal character, one that didn't need to be explained, that anybody anywhere in the world could recognize, the same way they recognize the cowboy, the Indian, the clown. I've always had a fondness for Vikings. Goes back to a Swedish antipine, I suppose. And how many people walk around with horns on their head?
Hagar's a funny little fat Viking. He's sort of a Dark Ages businessman, really. Except he's in sacking and looting. And it's a very, very competitive business. And he has a family that keeps him busy overrunning Europe and bringing back baking for the rest of the family. There's some people that even say that there's a mild resemblance between Hagar and myself. I don't quite see that.
There's a fair wind for England and a moon to light my way. Foes and glory await me, and I can only say farewell.
Hold it. On your way. Take out the garbage.
I'll bet Prince Valiant doesn't have to take out the garbage.
Since comic strips have always reflected the changing American scene for the past 85 years, it is significant that one of the newest comic strips, Kathy, is one woman's look at her contemporary scene. But Kathy Geiswhite didn't start out to be a cartoonist.
I really sort of got into this by accident. I was working in an advertising agency at the time and having a great career and a very pathetic sort of love life. And I used to spend my evenings writing in my diary about it. I've kept a journal for a long time. One night, instead of writing in my journal about my problems, I, for some reason, drew a picture of what my problems look like. And when I saw them in picture, it was a completely new experience for me. Suddenly, the things that seemed so tragic seemed funny to me.
How about if I put down that my goal is to be the president of a major corporation and make $100,000 a year?
I thought you wanted to get married and live in a little white house with 2 cute kids.
That's my goal, too. I want everything, Andrea. I'm going to do it all. All I need now is a job and a date.
We'll be right back with lots more of the fantastic funnies.
Here's Tom Ryan's Tumbleweeds.
I heard the awful news that your horse is sick, sweetie. Is there anything I can do to help?
Yes, Hildegard Hemhogger, you can let go of me.
I mean within reason.
Jim Davis's Garfield the Cat.
A mouse! Get it! Garfield, you didn't even try.
Show me a good Mauser, and I'll show you a cat with bad breath.
You're too fat, Garfield. Why, I'll bet you haven't seen your feet in years.
I have feet. One last olive.
Tickle, 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 tickle.
I think I'm going to throw up.
Garfield, you're getting too fat.
I am not getting too fat. I'm just ready for the next size kitty bed. That's all.
Prince Valiant was created by Hal Foster in 1937. In collaboration with Hal Foster, who now lives in Florida, John Cullen Murphy draws Prince Valiant in his Connecticut studio. John recently reflected on the meaning of this famous comic strip hero.
In the Prince Valiant feature, we uphold what is good and what is right. This is a period of history that was marked primarily by the code of chivalry. And we're involved with King Arthur and Sir Launcelot and Sir Gawain. And, of course, Prince Valiant takes his place with these great knights of the Round Table.
Certainly the most detailed and illustrative comic strip of all time, Prince Valiant must have extensive color guides for the engraver.
Now, I'm limited to the colors that I can use, to these 64 different colors, variations of red and blue and yellow. But it's amazing the amount of color you can still get out of it. It's really quite a bit of fun doing this, although it's sometimes it's like doing a children's book, a coloring book.
Mort Walker is the president of the Museum of Cartoon Art in Portchester, New York. The museum holds one of the finest cartoon collections in all the world. Mort showed us the work of the cartoonists in the Hall of Fame.
The room we're entering now is the Cartoonist Hall of Fame. Only 16 members have been elected so far. There's R.F. Outcault. Outcault drew The Yellow Kid, which began the tradition of the color Sunday funnies. Later on, at the turn of the century, he created Buster Brown. George Harriman drew Crazy Cat, which many consider one of the greatest artistic achievements in the comics. The wonderful Walt Kelly, who created the internationally famous Pogo. Thomas Nast, the great political cartoonist who took on the corrupt politicians of his day. Charles Dana Gibson, the great illustrator who created the Gibson Girl. Alex Raymond, the creator of Flash Gordon. Winsor McKay, who created the very famous Little Nemo. Jimmy Swinnerton, the creator of Little Jimmy. Walt Disney, of course, the creator of Mickey Mouse, and so many other wonderful characters. Elzie Segar, who created Thimble Theater, and his star, Popeye the Sailor Man. Bud Fisher, who back in 1907 created the wonderful Mutt and Jeff. Billy DeBeck, the creator of Barney Google and Sparkplug. Fred Opper, who created one of the first strips called Happy Hooligan. Roy Crane, who created Wash Tubs, Captain Easy, and later on Buzz Sawyer. George McManus, who in 1913 created Maggie and Jiggs for Bringing Up Father. And last, but certainly not least, Hal Foster, who created the masterpiece Prince Valiant.
And so for over 85 years, we have had the pleasure of their company, the comics. A poem written by Monty Schultz about his father's Charlie Brown comic strip would seem to apply to all the great cartoonists of the 20th century. Monty wrote, "I salute you, speaker to the world through little boxes. I applaud the 4 little squares the world watches and laughs with mornings. And I share the fortune you grant us, allowing a peek through 4 little windows into your world each day. I cherish the wisdom lessons and the storytelling, and I always treasure the laughter greeting every new morning. Speaker to the world through little boxes, I salute you." everybody.
Even when we're working for fun or money's sake, we find it most relaxing.
Saturday night starts with laughter on the hilarious new hit comedy series, The Tim Conway Show, with special guest Mel Tillis. Then Robert Conrad and Ross Martin star in The Wild Wild West Revisited. Fun and adventure starting Saturday night at 8, 7 Central. Now stay tuned to the 1980 Miss USA pageant next, following Newsbreak.
We're just funny that way.
Welcome to Aunt Martha's King Edward Hotel. Hardly anyone ever checks in. Nobody ever checks out.
What gave you the idea to come here? I don't know what you're looking for, but you won't find it here. Now, I'm letting you stay here on one condition, that you promise not to wander around the hotel alone. This is no place for a little girl.
Sure, all right.
Mrs. Quigley, this is my niece, Cheryl. She's staying with us for a while.
Behind each door, there's a private terror. And at the heart of each terror are the private parts. Follow Cheryl as she leads you through the darkest corridors of your mind. Private parts.
Aunt Martha, who lives in the room next to mine?
Nobody. It's a storage room. Why do you ask?
Well, I heard noises in there.
Well, who have we here? You robbed me of a normal childhood, and now you're trying to rob me of whatever little pleasures I can still enjoy.
Hey, what's going on?
Please, it's all right. Just lie still.
Cheryl? Cheryl? Oh,
My dear child, let me. I have to. It won't hurt.
Don't be angry, child.
It's spilling.
I'm only trying to protect you.
This is a lovely one.
Alice, is that you, sweetie?
You will come back, won't you? In cases like yours, instruction is most important.
Don't go, child. You know, it's not too late for you.
Alice?
You can stay here and be my son.
Your son?
Yes, you could have this room.
I have to! Don't be like Alice!
I'd never know what you'd do behind my back.
Please don't hurt me! Don't struggle, child.
Welcome to Aunt Martha's King Edward Hotel. Hardly anyone ever checks in. Nobody ever checks out.
Second of shock, watch. Super Beast, a half-man, half-monster, ripping helpless victims to shreds in his mad hunger for human flesh.
I'm going to bypass the primary and secondary stages.
Super Beast, Daughters of Satan, make a date with horror. His and her horror. A double dose of death shown together on the same theater program.
Conjoined twins called Siamese challenge life at their first breath. History had them as the stuff of myth and symbol. Some tried to achieve such normality as they could. The famous Chang and Ang, the twins of Siamese birth, who gave this congenital abnormality its popular name, married and fathered families. With the increasing sophisticated surgical techniques developed in this century, some twins have been separated and lead normal lives. Others never can. Sisters. They were once one in body, and perhaps one in mind. Danielle and Dominique. One loving, one hating, one innocent, the other... Where does Danielle end and Dominique begin?
Hello? I want to report an emergency, a murder.
There was no body. Because there was no murder.
Oh, Dominic, it's okay. No, I can't remember.
Go back, try.
No.
Remember.
This is freak.
Freak.
This is freak.
What the devil hath joined together, let no man cut asunder.
Satan is coming on the devil's wedding night. Diabolic demons delirious with desire. Dark desire lures the village virgins to the castle of carnal craving. Tiptoe through terror while Satan sleeps. When the devil wakes, death rises. Legions of Lucifer unleashed. Death dwells in the domain of dark dreams. Of darkness opens the gates of hell to a bevy of bewitched beauties. Wanton witches find satanic satisfaction in an unholy alliance of evil. See the sinister sisters of Satan sacrifice screaming virgins. Plunge into pagan passion, penetrate the portal of mortal maids. Satan is coming on the devil's wedding night. Come along.
There was more to Barney Springboro than his mind. There was more to Peyton Nichols than what met the eye.
Smile!
And on that day when Barney got the power, it was Peyton who knew exactly what to do with it.
I can make things fly around. I can move things.
He guided Barney.
I got it all figured out. You do your thing, we'll make a fortune.
And he advised him in the fine art of dealing with parents. In the mysterious ways of women.
Wow!
And in the unpredictable laws of chance.
You're a winner!
Together, they used the power and took the world for a ride. And found their way into the hearts of every woman.
I don't want you to do anything you don't want to.
You don't?
No. I have way too much respect for you, Jane.
You do?
But Peyton never warned Barney about one thing: falling in love. Get off this summer with Zapped! Starring Scott Baio, Willie Ames, Albert Einstein, Scatman Crothers, his over-persuasive wife.
You ugly spasm.
An outrageous pair. An incredible pair. One spaced-out Vulcan, one spaced-out dummy. A team of professional exorcists. And a half-naked cast of thousands. All come together in Zapped, a movie that's out of this world and out of its mind.
I need your deck. This is a bad one, the worst yet. There was an escape from the off-world colonies 2 weeks ago. 6 replicants, 3 male, 3 female. They slaughtered 20...
A Blade Runner's job is to hunt down replicants. Manufactured humans you can't tell from the real thing.
What's this? Roy Batty, probably the leader.
There was just one outfit making replicants that superhuman. The Tyrell Corporation.
Mr. Deckard, Dr. Eldon Tyrell.
I don't get it, Tyrell. Commerce is our goal here at Tyrell. More human than human is our motto.
I was looking for 6 replicants in a city of 106 million people.
You ever see this girl, huh?
Never seen a puzzler. What I didn't know was they were looking for me.
Questions? I just do eyes. Just genetic design. Just eyes.
Hello?
I'm in a bar here now, down in the 4th sector. Why don't you come on down here and have a drink?
That's not my kind of place.
Time to die.
If I didn't care more than words can say, if I didn't care, would I feel this way? If this isn't love, then
Excuse me, Miss Salome, can I talk to you for a minute?
You for real.
He's a damn one-man slaughterhouse.
I'm going home.
start with your right foot. Come on, let's go. Dancing to save your soul. Ready? All slide. Do it together. Now you've tried dancing to save your soul. Ready? Heel, toe, resting on that foot. Don't show that you are a flat foot. Let's go, dancing to save your soul. Up. Way up. Up. That's it. Up. Now. Okay, old boy, old boy, old boy. Okay. Oh, oh, oh.
I'll fix you. Come on now, get up there. Come on.
Up we go. Up. Boy.
What? Come on, back home.
Okay, okay. Oh, help, Bimbo. Oh.
Come on up here, Coco. Come on up. Come on.
Help.
Come on up. Get up. I'll get you up.
Overboard.
All together. What's this? I'm all wet.
Hello, Bimbo. How do you do? Hello, Coco. Speaking to you. Introducing no one else but me.
She's Betty. Hello, baby. Coming your way.
Hello, baby. What do you say? We take off our hats to a baby like you. Take off your high hat, and we'll find things to do together.
Come on, baby. Don't hesitate. Come on, baby. Cooperate. Hello, baby.
Let's go in, Coco, huh?
Okay, pull.
All fine, do it together. Just glide, use the leather, okay.
Daddy-o, bo-bo-be-bo-be.
One dance that never makes you go weary. It's easy, just like taking a stroll. Heel, toe, resting on that foot, don't show you want a flat foot, let's go.
Bo-do-de-o-de-do-de-o, di-um-de-a-de-a-de-da, di-um-de-a-de-a-do.
Didn't know.
Please!
Monica Vitti plays Modesty, the heroine. Terence Stamp plays the hero.
Don't let it get cold.
And Dirk Bogarde.
I'm the villain of the piece. And I have to condemn you to death.
From the immortal pages of Peter O'Donnell's comic strip, 20th Century Fox brings to the screen Modesty Blaze. Modesty Blaze, the female answer to Julius Caesar, Genghis Khan, and those others who burn cities to save civilization.
What do you want me to do?
50,000 pounds in diamonds. Millions, Minister. Millions, millions.
If I help you, you will trust me completely.
Modesty Blaze. In love, a blaze of passion.
Follow!
In action, a blaze of fury. In dress, a blaze of elegance.
How do you get it off?
In all things, modesty. Modesty, a queen of adventure. Priestess of camp. Princess of love. Willie Garvin is her prince, ready at her beck and call.
Here, give us a kiss, princess.
All the little birds sing to Willie Garvin, but in his heart, there is only one, Modesty Blaze.
Is she with us? No, alas. Against it.
Gabriel, the arch-villain fallen from society, establishes his own kingdom. Only one thing stands in his way.
Join me, Modesty. We're a match for each other. To destroy you would be like destroying myself. But together, we could inherit the earth.
Scorpio. There is a sting in my tail.
Once was a good stepdaughter, helpful and very willing to work. But her mean stepmother would give her only a slice of bread to eat. While she would feed her own daughter, who was selfish and lazy, cocoa and cake. Every day, the cruel stepmother made her hard-working stepdaughter, poor girl, take her spindle of yarn outside to place on her spinning wheel beside a well. There she would sit all day, spinning fleecy wool into yarn, spinning and spinning, until her little fingers bled, staining the yarn red. My poor fingers bled so, said she. The yarn turned red. Wash the yarn clean and spin all the wool. Oh, dear. Maybe the well water might wash it clean. But the yarn slipped out of her fingers, and she tumbled in after it. Oddly, when she opened her eyes, she was in a lovely meadow. From a baker's oven, she heard the bread inside sing out, "Oh, take me out before I burn. I am well baked." She came upon a pleasant tree, weighed down with huge apples. But so heavy was one, it snapped a branch. Then said the tree, "Please shake me, my apples are ripe." "Come in, my child. Come work for me," offered the nice old woman. "Welcome," she said kindly. "I am Mother Hola. I'll show you what to do. If I shake my pillow till feathers fly out there, go to the window and I'll show you what happens." And it snowed. "Now," said Mother Hola, "you must take care to shake my pillow till feathers fly so that it snows on earth." And so she stayed for some time, doing her work well and happy because Mother Hola treated her like a daughter. But gradually she became sad because although much better off with Mother Hola, she was homesick and wished to be with her own people again. Mother Hola understood. So Mother Hola said, "I'll return you through that magic door in a dress of gold because you did your work so well. And here is your lost yarn, all clean. Goodbye, my dear." Stepdaughter told them all that had happened. so greedy was the selfish and lazy daughter for the same golden fortune that she rushed out to do the same thing. Again the bread sang out, "Oh, take me out before I burn. I am well baked." I wouldn't soil myself, she thought. Then the tree called out, "Please shake me. My apples are ripe." When she arrived at Mother Hola's, she just waved hello and invited herself in. Then the lazy daughter was asked, "I'm Mother Hola. What do you want?" "To serve you." "All right. Come here, and I'll show you how to shake out a pillow, and out there make snow." "Me? Shake out a pillow? Then why have you come?" "For a beautiful golden dress." "Leave," said Mother Hola, "and I'll dress you as befits you." Instead of gold, she was showered with black tar. And the tar could not be got off so long as she lived.
We are about to witness the takeoff of the first manned rocket to outer space. We pick up the count. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0!
We're off to visit the planets. There are treats galore in the stars. Venus is loaded with candy, and ice cream is found upon Mars. The soda pop's fizzing on Saturn. When you're thirsty, it sure hits the spot. And Jupiter's really jumping with popcorn that's buttered and hot. But the best of them all is the planet, where all of these treats are at hand. And that is the spot we now head for, our theater refreshment stop.
Keep your sunny side up, up, high.
Kansas, 1936. Out of the darkest days of the Depression comes the adventures of two unlikely con artists, Mose Prey and his companion, Addie Loggins.
Better go slow and hurry. Uh-oh.
I heard you was a bootlegger. Oh, no, sir. Not me, friend. Must be some mistake.
Ryan O'Neal is Mose Prey. His most challenging film role.
Keep rolling. I got it. Keep rolling.
Tatum O'Neal, daughter of Ryan O'Neal, is Addie Loggins, her very first film role.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Get the phone.
Well, tell me, Jack, what have you been doing with yourself?
Last night I was invited over to Fred Allen's apartment for dinner.
This is the Peter Bogdanovich production, Paper Moon. Or, as P.T. Barnum put it, there's a sucker born every minute.
Yes?
Afternoon, ma'am. I was wondering if Mr. Bates might be at home.
Mr. Bates is dead.
My name is Pray, Kansas Bible Company. I'm just here to deliver this Bible that Mr. Bates ordered.
Bible?
Bible? What kind of Bible? What company you say you're from?
Just when you think you got it made. Just ain't made, is it?
Say it's only a paper moon sailing over a cardboard sea.
Run! You crazy? Hey!
Keep your sunny side up. Keep it up.
Well, tell them at the time you almost got thrown in jail, Miss Trixie.
Oh, my God. Stop them people! Hey, there's bootleggers later!
Keep rolling. I got it. I'm gonna hit him!
He can jump! Don't slow down!
Don't you go making the decisions. I make the decisions. All you gotta do is look like a pretty little girl. Shooting at us!
But then listen, keep going! You met my mom in a barroom.
Just because a man meets a woman in a barroom don't mean he's your pa. Eat your Coney Island. You don't have to worry. I ain't about to leave some poor little child stranded in the middle of nowhere. I got scruples, too, you know. You know what that is, scruples?
No, I don't know what it is, but if you got him, you sure bet they belong to somebody else.
We ain't gonna make it.
You're gonna ruin it, ain't you?
Hang on!
Don't miss this one. From the maker of The Last Picture Show and What's Up, Doc?
You won't be sorry.
We have all met Mark Twain in one way or another. Most of us know the man through his works that have an honored place in American literature. Some of us have seen that rare silent motion picture of this inspired humorist whose words have delighted people the world over. But suppose we could hear him speak. Suppose on a pleasant afternoon we should visit the house in Hartford, Connecticut, where Mark Twain once lived. And suppose in the billiard room where he wrote and played, we should find him relaxing at his favorite pastime. Mr. Twain, do you mind if we disturb you a moment? There are some young friends of yours who would like to meet you.
Well.
Thank you, sir. I think some of these young people would like to ask a question or two. They've never met a great author before.
Oh, I'm always sorry to have my name mentioned as one of the great authors, because they have such a sad habit of dying off. Chaucer is dead, so is Milton, and so is Shakespeare. but I'm not feeling very well myself.
Beautiful shot, Mr. Twain.
Great game, best game on earth.
Does it give you much exercise?
Oh, I never take any exercise, except sleeping and resting. I could never see any benefit in being tired. Come on.
Does someone want to ask Mr. Twain a question?
How old are you, Mr. Twain?
19. In June.
I believe they would like you to tell them a few things about your life.
Well, my memory is not as good as it used to be. When I was younger, I could remember anything, whether it happened or not. But I'm getting old now. Soon I shall remember only the latter. I'll forget the Lord's middle name someday, right in the midst of a storm, when I need all the help I can get.
Mr. Twain, I read that you grew up in Hannibal, Missouri. Were you born there?
I was born on the 30th of November, 1835, in the almost invisible village of Florida, Missouri. Missouri was an unknown new state then, and needed attractions.
When you were a boy, did you get into trouble like Tom Sawyer and Huck Finn?
Why, when I was a boy, I was a good boy. I was a very good boy. Why, I was the best boy in my school. But I don't know why I never heard anyone say that but myself. I always recognized it. Well, I remember the first time I ever stole a watermelon. Stole? Oh, no, I don't mean that. No, it was the first time I ever withdrew a watermelon. Retired it from circulation. No, it was the first time I ever extracted a watermelon. There's exactly the word I want. I extracted that watermelon from a farmer's wagon while he was inside negotiating with another customer. I carried that watermelon to the lumber yard, and there I broke it open. It was a green watermelon. You know, when I saw that, I began to feel sorry. It seemed to me that I had done wrong. I reflected deeply. And then I knew there was only one thing that was going to make me feel right again, inside. And that was restitution. So I gathered up the biggest fragments and I carried them back to the farmer's wagon and I restored the watermelon. And I told him he ought to be ashamed of himself going around working off his worthless green watermelons on trusting purchasers who had to rely on him. And I made him give me a good one in place of it, too. And I told him if he didn't reform, I'd see to it he got no more of my trade. Why, that man was as contrite as a revivalist's last convert. He promised he'd never again carry another green watermelon if he starved for it. And he drove off a better man. Now, do you see what I did for that depraved farmer? He was on a downward path, and I rescued him. And all I got out of it was a watermelon.
Mr. Twain, is that story really true?
Why, young lady, I am the wellspring of truth. But you can't bring up the whole well with one bucket. Truth is the most valuable thing we have. Let us economize it. You want to discount me 90% for embroidery, but what is left is perfect and priceless truth without a flaw in it anywhere.
Mr. Twain, do you think Huckleberry Finn is a classic?
A classic is a book which people praise but don't read.
I read it. Mr. Twain, did you and the other boys in Hannibal really want to be steamboatmen?
Oh, yes. Boy after boy managed to get on the river. By and by, I ran away, too. I said I would never come home again till I was a pilot and could come in glory. I love that profession far better than any I've followed since. And I took a measureless pride in it. I hope to follow the river the rest of my days and die at the wheel when my mission was ended. But by and by the war came and commerce was suspended. My occupation was gone. So I had to seek another livelihood. I became a silver miner in Nevada, a newspaper reporter, a gold miner in California, a special correspondent to the Sandwich Islands, a roving correspondent in Europe and the East, an instructional torchbearer on the lecture platform, and finally I became a scribbler of books and an immovable fixture amongst the other rocks of New England.
Mr. Twain, how old were you when you started smoking cigars?
Why, I don't remember when I first began to smoke. I came into this world asking for a light. And I expect to go out of it blowing smoke rings. I make it a rule never to smoke more than one cigar at a time. Not that I care for moderation myself. I do it as an example to others. And to pulverize those critics who say that I am a slave to my habits. I can give it up whenever I want to. I've done it 1,000 times. I've always bought cheap cigars. Reasonably cheap, that is. 60 years ago, they cost me $4 a barrel. But my taste has improved lately, and I pay $7 now. 6 or 7. 7, I think it is. Yes, it's 7. But that includes the barrel.
Surely, Mr. Twain, you don't advise smoking for children.
Well, my habits protect my life, but they'd probably assassinate you.
You said you were a roving correspondent in Europe and the East. Did you use some of the letters that you sent back to your newspaper when you wrote Innocents Abroad?
Why, yes, I used several of them, 10 or 12, perhaps. I wrote the rest of the Innocents Abroad in 60 days. I was very young in those days, exceedingly young, marvelously young, younger than I am now, younger than I shall ever be again, by hundreds of years.
Do you mean you don't think too much of Innocents Abroad?
Well, when the Lord finished the world, he pronounced it good. That's what I said about my first work, too. But time, I tell you, time takes the confidence out of these incautious early opinions. It's more than likely that he thinks about the world now pretty much as I think about the Innocents Abroad. The fact is, there's a trifle too much water in both.
How did you enjoy your trip to Europe and the East?
Oh, wherever we went. In Europe, Asia, in Africa, we made a sensation. We always took care to make it understood that we were Americans. Americans. Why, we found that a good many of those foreigners had never even heard of America. In Paris, they simply opened their eyes and stared at us when we spoke to them in French. We never did succeed in making those idiots understand their own language.
We're going to have to leave soon, Mr. Twain. Is there any advice you'd care to give these young people that you would suggest they follow?
Oh, yes. Yes, I have some things in my mind which I've often longed to say for the instruction of the young. Now, my dear young friends, always obey your parents when they are present. Now, this is the best policy in the long run, because if you don't, they will make you. You see, most parents think they know better than you do. And you can generally make more by humoring that superstition than you can by acting on your own better judgment.
Thank you, Mr. Twain. We enjoyed our visit with you very much. I hope you'll let us come again sometime.
Well, I'm approaching the threshold of age. I came in 1835 with Halley's Comet. It's coming again pretty soon, and I expect to go out with it. It'll be the greatest disappointment of my life if I don't go out with Halley's Comet. The Almighty has said, no doubt, now here these two unaccountable freaks. They came in together, they must go out together. Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
I know you're going to enjoy very much. Miss Jeannie Seeley, if you will. A nice hand. Jeannie.
Thank you, E.T. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Oh, you're nice tonight. Thank you very much. We wrote a song a couple of months ago that's kind of different. I call it bluegrass rock and roll. You can call it whatever. I just hope you'll like it. It's one called Roaring and Running. All right, Brian? 3. Yeah. Merry-go-round. One day I'm up, by nightfall I'm down. So I start drinking to stop my mind thinking, and the merry-go-round goes round and round. Roaring and running, roaring like a lion, running like I'm running out of time. Roaring and running, helping on self-destruction, and listen to my heart, oh my mind. All right, that's Brian Sterling on the 5-string. How about it? Woo! Sometimes I'm afraid I'm out of my mind. Sometimes I'm afraid I'm out of the wine. The wine feels a pain, but it's driving me insane. And the merry-go-round holds one more time. Roaring and running, roaring like a lion, running like I'm running out of time. Roaring and running, hell-bent on self-destruction, and listen to my heart, oh my mind. Roaring and running, roaring
Seeley. Let's give her a nice hand there. Thank you, sweetheart. All righty.
Now we come to the special feature of our program, the appearance of our mystery challenger, for which my friends on the panel must blindfold themselves once again. The blindfolds all in place now, panel?
Back on.
Good. Will you enter mystery challenger and sign in, please? All right. As you know, panel, we changed the rules a bit, one question at a time, in turn, moving clockwise. And we'll begin with Dorothy Kilgallen.
Are you primarily a motion picture star?
No.
1 down and 9 to go, Mr. Hackett.
Are you the thin one?
Well,
Are you speaking now of a part played in the cinema, The Thin Man?
No. I'm talking if he's Mr. Sinatra.
Oh, no, that's 2 down and 8 to go, Miss Francis.
Are you a performer in the medium of television?
Sure.
Mr. Sir?
Are you at present appearing in a show on or near Broadway? No.
That's 3 down and 7 to go, Miss Kilgallen.
But have you appeared this season in a show on Broadway?
On stage?
What?
On the stage?
On the stage, yes.
No.
The living stage.
No.
Not the living stage. That's 4 down and 6 to go, Mr. Hackett.
Are you a singer?
Professionally?
Yeah, professionally.
No.
Are you a comedian at other times? A comedian, I mean.
At times.
Mr. Sir?
Have you been in New York in a nightclub or in a hotel room this season? Professionally. Professionally, yes. No.
That makes it 6 down and 4 to go, Miss Kilgallen.
Would you say that your most spectacular fame has been in the area of television?
I'd rather have John say it, I think.
I think that can be answered yes, and very unequivocally. Mr. Hackett?
Do you have your own show on television at present?
Yes.
Miss Francis?
Is it a once-a-week show?
Yes.
Mr. Sir?
Can I take a guess?
Yeah.
Danny Thomas?
No. 7 down and 3 to go, Miss Kilgallen.
May I ask for a conference, please?
You may have 20 seconds for a conference.
Does George Gobel have his own show?
No.
No. Okay, I pass.
Miss Kilgallen passes, Mr. Hackett?
Are you from the elder statesman school of comedians as opposed to the young juvenile handsomes ones like me?
The answer to that is definitely no. That's 8 down and 2 to go, Miss Francis.
I know.
Do you know who it is?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, say it.
No, say it.
I think it's Dick Van Dyke.
No? Do you have an album?
Yeah.
Have you got a button-down mind?
Yeah. Oh, that's who it is.
Who is it?
The Newhart? Bob Newhart?
Bob Newhart.
Bob Newhart.
Why didn't you show up last night, you rat?
I talked to Buddy this past week and couldn't remember if I had said I was going to be on the show tonight.
You told me you were going to be the mystery guest.
That's why you guessed it so quickly.
But I didn't believe you because Steve Lawrence told me he was the mystery guest. And Edie told me she was, and everyone told me they were. As soon as I said I'm going on, everyone I know said, I'm the mystery guest.
Bob Newhart is one of the most refreshing things that's happened to television, in my opinion, in many, many years. His program on Wednesday night, 10 o'clock on NBC, I believe it is. I find a complete delight. And Mrs. Daly and I nearly had to send for the doctor the night you did the takeoff on the PTA meeting. Yeah. Remember when you were the teacher? It was one of the funniest things that I've seen in a long, long time. More than that, though, I think I'm prouder of Bob for many reasons, and one of them is the fact that he's really an old television man. You used to be a technician and director,
I was
producer, writer, and worked out in Chicago, didn't you?
I was talking tonight. We were on, I had a Man on the Street show that was opposite Captain Kangaroo and Today. And in 16 weeks, we got 4 letters.
Oh. Oh, that's
barely intelligent.
I just want to give you one bit of hope, because I know you've got a wonderful career stretching ahead of you, Bob. I never had that many, so you're ahead of the game. Thanks very much for being our guest. It was great fun to have you with us on our birthday party.
Thank you very much.
Lots of
Happy
success forever.
Hi. Stay tuned for the second half of the Brady Bunch Hour.
Excuse me, Marcia. This is the second half.
Oh, hi. And welcome back to the second half of the Brady Bunch Hour.
Now, I really think you're going to find this part of the show very entertaining.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot better than the first half.
Marcia?
Well, it's true. I mean, the first half was very depressing.
You have to understand, Marcia's a part of the now generation. They tell the truth. They're also very tacky.
Mom, I didn't mean the whole first half was depressing, but it's sad about the What's Happening kids. I mean, they really wanted to be on the show.
Well, how do you think Peter felt? He was the one that had to tell them they couldn't be on the show.
Peter? Mm. What did he tell them?
Just watch, and you'll see what's happening. I mean, what happened.
Well, Pete, how are you going to break it to him?
It's the only thing I can do is just tell them straight out, you know, that they can't be on the... Or maybe I could say that... I don't know how to tell them.
Why don't you just be honest with them? Tell them that we had no business inviting them to be on the show in the first place.
Do you want to tell them that?
Not me. I didn't invite them on the show. You did.
You look like you had your smiles revoked. Was it something I baked?
Peter's got to bounce 4 people off the show this week.
Brady's or Swimmers?
Hey, how you doing, Alice? Hi.
Hey, Ernie, how
What's
are
happening?
you? Hey,
All right. Hey, wait till you hear this fantastic idea we got for the show. Now,
Yeah,
wait till
tell him, tell him.
What do you think I'm doing?
About the show.
Tell him, Ernie.
Tell him, Peter.
Well, we got this
About the show.
fantastic
Listen,
idea.
I'll tell you. We thought it would really be funny if we did an imitation of you guys, and you did an imitation of us. Well, what do you think?
Look, about the show,
Oh, well, it's something you really can't explain anyway. We have to show you, right? All right, I'm Greg, and he's Pete. Hi, Pete. Music is my life.
Hey, Greg, that's really neat. You want to go out and pick up on some girls? Oh, okay, I'm Bobby. I'd like to thank the Croftettes and the Water Follies and Kunta Kinte.
All right, Danielle, do Cindy.
I can't do it in front of her.
Come on, sure you can. I want to see your imitation of me. Come on.
Okay. Hi, I'm Cindy Brady. I hate being the youngest.
That's me? Am I really that boring?
Yeah, but I like you.
Hey, look, you guys, they're great ideas. I mean, really great. But we got a small problem.
Oh, you don't think you can imitate us, right? Don't worry about it. We'll show you how.
Yeah, go ahead, try just one.
Try one.
Look, I really don't know how to say this, but you guys can't be on the show.
Say what? You want us to come up with a better idea?
No, it's not the idea.
It's just that you guys can't be on the show.
Why not?
They've got other guests booked for the show.
It means they don't want to book us for the show.
Oh, no, you've got the wrong idea.
I think we get the message pretty clear.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Same old story. No vacancies.
No, don't you?
Is there a vacancy on the show?
Well, no.
Same old story. Let's go.
Wait a second. You guys think I'm jiving you, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be on the show. Peter, how are you gonna do that? Oh, don't worry, I'll think of something.
What does he mean, something?
Tonight you get a choice, Pete. Do you want to get pushed in the pool before or after I introduce Rick Dees?
Well, it just so happens that tonight will be a television first for me. I'm not getting pushed in the pool. Come on, gang. Look at this.
Hey! You want to see my O.J. Simpson now? Is this where I float like a butterfly and sting like a bee?
How will you swim?
Swim? What are you talking about?
Well, I promised to get you on the show, right? And, well, this is the best I could do. Greg's gonna push you in the pool. Isn't that great?
Are you out of your head?
Not me.
Me neither. Do you think I got dressed up to take a bath?
If anybody's gonna get pushed in the pool, it's gonna be you.
Greg!
Come on! Maybe we ought to call a lifeguard.
Nah, I push him in every week.
And I thought we were strange.
Hey, how about you guys helping me introduce Rick Dees?
Okay. You mean the guy who freed the ducks?
Mr. Disco himself.
The guy who taught gorillas to dance?
Yeah, disco-rilla. All right.
Gorillas, ducks, it ain't even safe to go dancing anymore.
It is with this guy around.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Disco...
Rick Dees!
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.